Hello, 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 hello. Let's turn those nice faces on. So, e-commerce news, insights, and in the end, we will talk about our great project we are launching. And yeah, we had some idea to create educational system from our experience, but that in the end. Yanis, how are you feeling today? Ready to roll?
Amazing, ready to rumble, ready to fight.
Ready to
Uh,
fight, 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 fight.
Caffeinated.
Okay, if you are ready to fight, I will start with the fight news. This is the best one. So, Bill Gates regrets spending most of his life focusing on work. So, if you spend your most of the life on the fight, maybe in the end of the day you will regret that. So, that's the news from the Bill side. So maybe learn from the Bill and uh, I would say let's enjoy the road we have because this is the only thing we have. In the end, I will talk about the game what we are playing because this was I think one of the nuggets from the last week we talked about from philosophic side. So it will be interesting one. So Yanis, don't fight, just win.
I think it really depends. For some people, life is fight. For some people, it isn't. Maybe he's not the guy.
Yeah. So he's just regretting doing a lot of things, and there was one thing about like Bill highlighted the importance of friendship, building trust among themselves, then start again, and there was something about the coworkers he would send. Kid, how strict he was with the workforce. He would send emails even at the midnight. But now he has realized that despite working continuously, he has helped them with the company's success. Yet so he's a little bit changing his mind about
I
the
mean,
way.
it seems like from the reading the article, he's more like regretting the how he worked.
Yeah,
Maybe how he approached to work to being like this um, crazy guy, like he mentioned right there. Of course, yeah, I would also regret if I was doing that type of stuff.
yeah. He added that students should take time to focus. So it was from this presentation between the for the students, and he added that students should take time to focus more on their bond with others, appreciate the things that they have achieved, not just themselves. So this is pretty good. So just go through that, read. Maybe there is a link to the speech. So I will end in the end of the life. I will add those links. So next one, Allegro Poland, largest e-commerce platform, expand to the Czech Republic. And the platform received a positive response from buyers with about 100 million offers. So you imagine launching the marketplace with 100 million offers. It's like crazy. Guys have made great work there. Uh, yeah, that's what we talk. I think in the last live in the last weekly news too. That if you are going to some new markets, just understand maybe there's some local marketplaces where you can go into because that's the place where people trust more than maybe your store, which haven't, uh, which is not ready for the local market. And yeah,
100 million offers.
100 million offers, not bad.
How are Amazon not in Poland?
They
Probably
are in
not, I guess.
the closest place is Germany where they are, but you can deliver from the Germany to Poland too.
I'm just curious why Amazon is not expanding,
I think
because I think
yeah,
they can.
they can, but I think I don't know. We don't know why. We can ask here why Amazon is not in Poland and launched in Poland. Amazon has been operating in Poland since 24. Also there. With the launch plan of costing promo for okay. Okay, so they have 10 logistics centers and 5,000 people working in Poland.
Okay,
So they are in Poland.
so
Um,
maybe they are not the biggest e-commerce platform. This Allegra, maybe Poland. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Poland's largest e-commerce platform. Maybe you know the wording.
Yeah,
Poland,
yeah,
they, Poland original largest e-commerce platform. All good.
yep. 5 shopping technologies that the Gen Zers will still be using at 40. So the first thing, personalization. According to survey, 65% of consumers want the shopping experience to become more personalized. Visual try on. So people want to have this possibility to try virtually on. I think I'm not.
Actually, I'm the guy. I waiting for this one because I have special type of. I work out, and for me, it's I cannot find pants. I cannot find pants. Like it's impossible. It's legs upside are too big, too like, and then the downside is like a umbrella usually. So it's hard. So I would be the guy who's using the virtual try because when I go to shopping, it's impossible for me to like find pants. So it would save me time.
For me, shopping is always like the first thing I do. I'm 2 point something. I go to the cashier and ask if you have the size for me. So I don't even
Yeah,
start to choose the clothes. I just ask if you have size because like 90% they don't have my size, and that's easy for me to choose. um, Shopping assistance in the
Hmm.
that's something we are pushing our clients to put some chats into the homepages so there's somebody who's helping to buy, because this is the thing, what's important. If the same what we have in the physical store, we have some assistant who will help us. Sometimes those questions are stupid or they are simply, but you need this help. That's like, and the more expensive is your product, the more help you need, I think. So if you have some shop or with some expensive products, please put the shopping assistants, because they will really help you get the conversion rates up, and you need less time to spend on getting the feedback from the customers why they didn't buy, because your shopping assistant will get the information straight away.
Hundred
um,
percent.
Augmented and virtual reality, so that's of course cashless payments. Yeah, so cash on the delivery is not what Gen Z is heading for. So don't put that anymore in your. I know that there is in the Russian, when we have a huge client there, when we was working well with the Rush, there was one of the biggest delivery was payment methods were there that they pay on the cash on delivery, and there was, I think, percentage 40 which doesn't answer after ordering, and that was, yeah, nightmare. So I hope that we'll get away from that. So, and the same.
Have you used this cash on delivery yourself?
No, I haven't used. Maybe the last mattresses was delivered. I bought the mattresses last week, and yeah, there was cash on the delivery, but it was, yeah, I wasn't excited to go to the ATM and take out of the money and do all that stuff. So that wasn't good experience for me. And AI-powered chatbot, ChatGPT, Klarna asked it, and there was the same answers. AR, VR, the experience for making purchase, additional personalized recommendations. So it's assistant stuff. You remember, I think some months ago we talked about Amazon is trying to go into this TikTok
Hmm.
world. So they are creating their own TikTok. So they have over the last weeks alone, Amazon rolled out the following. Amazon Inspire, a TikTok-like shopping feed, is now live on the Amazon app. So let's follow this app, what's happening there, because I think this will be really interesting place where many people who like to spend or who like to make themselves happy with the buying would spend the time, because yeah, I think it will be interesting place, and they have a
I think
partnership.
it's a
Yeah,
perfect ad platform.
yeah, of course. A partnership, because that's almost like a Google when people like write in sporting shoes. So this will happen in that ad, in that app. So it will be the perfect place to advertise, because people are ready to buy. They're like when you advertise on social media, people are not ready to buy. You make them buy, but their people are ready to buy. It's like they're yeah, it's a perfect place. Um, Amazon Anywhere, shoppable storefront feature allowing people to buy physical products in video games. Okay, that's and the partnership with the Pinterest that will serve ads from Amazon brand to the visual platform. So the Pinterest is the place where people have a high uh, purchase this power. They really want to buy something because they are almost in the Google level, but they are already searching for the this solution. So they are
Do you
in
think
this.
so? Like I haven't really. I like okay. I'm not really a Pinterest user, but I'm not 100% sure. It's the what is this? The purchase ability. I think they're most likely there to collect some stuff and then looking to buy later. Like for example, never mind. It's too big information, I guess.
Okay, I can't find, but there was information I was reading that Pinterest is really where people really want to make the purchase. So
Hmm.
next thing, e-commerce expected to grow 10 to 12% in 2023. So the last year it was 8%. No, it was 7% in 2022. So 10 to 12% this year. Let's see. There are some things which can inspire, but as always, we are happy about the e-commerce growth. As we tell everyone have the space in this market because everything is growing, everything is getting more accessible. So just one more reminder: we are in the good.
Yet,
Uh,
so today I went to this shopping mall. I helped my wife with some stuff, and she was mentioning like, have you ever seen such an empty shopping mall? Like she remembered that 5 years ago or 6 years ago when she used to go to the shopping mall at this particular time, there were already a lot of people in there,
yeah.
and right now it's like super empty, and it's, and I was talking like, hey, like we have e-commerce now. A lot of brands are online, so less people want to go to shop in physical stores. So 100% is growing.
Yeah. New survey reveals nearly 90%, 95% of creators make content with the help of AI. I will be honest, we made a lot of content on from our side with AI too when we were starting to do content for agency. But in our case, it failed because we feel that those scripts and everything is not how we love it. So, but that's from the script side. But from the editing side, I think we will find things. So here you can see editing content 21%, generating images 20%. So there is
We are using. I'm
yeah for
actually I'm in contact with the editing guy all the time, and I'm constantly sending him AI tools. For example, for my videos, we're using AI voice tuning.
yeah
I
that's
don't
one
need a
more.
microphone anymore, so it gives a clear voice now.
Maybe you can drop in the chat the thing you are using because I know that for editing you can use it. We are trying one app for our live. So just like be on hold your hand on the pulse and see what's new coming out because you can really cut down your editing time and
Time, yeah.
a lot of things. That's a huge stuff. Don't just think about ChatGPT. Think about other stuff what they can do, and there's a lot of things going out. If you are interested in more details about the AI's tool, just leave the comment, and we will maybe show one tool a week or something like that, which helps us save a lot of time. So this is the interesting thing. Meta platforms forced to refund advertisers money after huge glitch forces business to overspend. So what happened? During the morning hours of April 23, we saw how there happened to be kind of error meta advertising front. So this is something we saw too. In one day, there was like doubling up, or almost, yeah, I think almost doubling up all our client ad spend without any purpose. Like it wasn't giving us the ROAS back. And if you have some ad account running, check the 23rd April and read this one and understand how you can get money back, because it's possible. That's interesting stuff. Strange that our partners haven't told that, but yeah, that's something you can check. Maybe you can get back some money from what you've done, what you have spent in that day. Elon Musk's everything app concept may soon take shape as Twitter transformation begins. So Elon Musk want to put Twitter, convert to the everything app, so you can get a doctor, so you can do anything, everything in one app. So let's see, because I think I don't know how much is that, how much there is involved Elon Musk, or he has a great team which gives all those ideas, but he's like really transforming Twitter from the company, from company which was made for stockholders, or just for, where people was losing money a little bit, but it's moving to company which makes money. So I think this all this things what he's changing, it's
Yeah.
interesting, because the interesting part will be how much Twitter was making money when he overtake that, and how much it will make money in 1 year. So it's really interesting, and I'm really interested in how he's doing that, because it's not his only work. There is some team which is helping with
Yeah.
with
By the way, he stepped down as CEO. He got a new CEO in the company last
Okay, maybe
week.
the CEO is
Yeah,
okay.
he stepped down and he hired another CEO, but he tremendously like I listened to his last interview. He had like 80% of workforce was cut. Of course, they're gonna make more money. like,
Let's see
uh,
if they make new income streams and they cut the workforce cost. Of course, there will be a money. So the my question, Yanis, is how much will be this? How much will change the profits? That's my question, because he's doing a lot of activities which really go sending this company to make more profit, and we can see it for months already.
I can already like what I since I'm kind of I'm not saying I'm a big follower, but I follow, and actually one of the biggest transitions what is happening now is that Twitter is becoming this YouTube type of news platform. I don't know if you have heard. There's like this. There was this big popular guy, Tucker Carlson on BBC. He got fired, and he created a show on Twitter. He was
Okay.
the most popular show on BBC, where he was basically talking about a lot of stuff which BBC didn't want to do, and now this all attention is going to Twitter. Advertising dollars will go more onto Twitter, so they're really like not only like there's not only the tweets, the ads, but it's becoming like this media news channel of where there's no like restrictions, free speech.
About Twitter, one more thing I wanted to mention, that this year they have launched already, I think, two programs where they are giving back to you money what you're spending on ads. So they are giving you many ways how you can, like, if you spend like 10,000, you can get 5,000 back on the ads in their side. And the ads is, I would say, effective. You need to understand in which niche, because like this is not like a social media where you can advertise everything and you can always find people, but you can try Twitter advertising. It's pretty a good place. Like we had a client in the
Thanks.
trading industry, it worked there. So yeah, just try that, and there you can get a lot of cashback from there. So Brussels aims to end exemptions on import duties. So what they want to do, the European Commission is planning to impose import duties on goods up to 150 euros. So what that means, till this moment, goods what cost till 150 euros wasn't taxable, and they will put this tax on. So that means we will pay more in Europe to buy the products, and that's all. So this is something they are changing. On July was a bullshit. Yeah, so you can read about more details if that's if you are sending a lot of goods from abroad, and this will a little bit change your pricing structure, I think. So I will just in a minute will drop all the links in the
Increasing the
chat.
shipping costs, I guess.
Now it's not a shipping cost. It's I think it's overall product cost. It's not only about the shipping. It's about everything. So yeah. So what else, Yanis? What was the I mentioned that I will talk about the game. This will be one philosophic story. So the question is, what game we are playing daily? And the game you mean, what's taking your energy, what's taking your focus daily? So for me, for long years, it was this money thing. It always was this run after the money. So all the time it ends, all the time new flow starting to it. And I was playing this game where all these ups and downs was emotional, uh, emotional game for me. And what happens in your real life, you don't focus on your real life, you don't focus on the thing you do, on the thing you love, but you focus on that roller coaster, and that makes you the life what you are looking for. So my question, guys, ask to yourself what's your game, and try to change this game from going into low roller coasters or doing all that stuff, going to the game which call your passion and your daily life, your daily moments, your daily. The same Bill Gates thought. You need to be in the moment. You need to spend the time with the people you are in the one room. So I don't know if that's something we need to talk about the e-commerce, but this is the huge insight from me. So just focus on just turned off the focus from the game, but go into the real life thing. So maybe Jans, you can add what's your game? What game you are playing daily?
My life's I think my life's I think purpose is actually the game itself in terms of working and building things. I'm the most happiest. There's nothing else that makes me more happy than being able to work. The second thing is my family, but the family is not the most. It's why I'm trying to do this, but the most important for me is at least I have realized before I was saying that, hey, yeah, maybe the family is number one thing for me or whatever. But no, for me, it's actually playing the game. That's I'm not like afraid to say it. Like for me, it's number one is the work stuff, and the second thing is only after that the the relationships and all that stuff. Because if I'm not doing the work, I'm not happy outside the relationships. And my wife has already like noticed this like many years ago. Like if you're not doing this, you're not happy. And for me, is I just need to get the work in. If I have done it, I'm happy outside. Everything's all good. My brain is just all the time working in this case. And I think it's different strokes for different folks. Yeah. For some, it's more enjoyment. For me, it's hey, I love this.
And
I
about
love doing
building,
this.
about building things.
Exactly.
That's a game we want to play too. I'm
It's not about hey. It's not about I think working hard. That's bullshit. Yeah, that it's not about. I like exactly the building things and like just thinking about some stuff where to grow, like where to improve. This is that's the type of work. I'm not saying that I like to be in computer like 12 hours in a day or whatever. No, no, that's not what I'm saying. Just the building stuff, the building of the company, and yeah, that's my passion, I guess.
and about building, guys. We want to build the best educational system in the world in the e-commerce. And that's why we are planning to launch this project where we will make in 3 months 10,000 euros in profit, not in revenue. And we will create from this perfect educational system. As you saw, 10-12% growth for e-commerce this year only. So it will grow. Everyone in e-commerce will need to have some information how to do that, and you can't learn that in the school. You can't learn that in Harvard. You can go and try to do that, but I will be honest, the only thing how you can do that, you can practically do that. And that's what we will do. We will show, I think we will announce in this weekend the day where we will start this one. We will announce, we will make a live, we will put everything on the places, what will happen there, what we will do, what will be our next steps, and then we will show every step what is happening. And you can implement everything from that in your existing business, or if you are a young guy or whatever you want to change, maybe where you are working, or you can just go through that process and save a lot of time what we have spent on Google, what we have spent on practical things, what we have done. We would just give it the sauce of the e-commerce. And I'm really sure that we will create the best educational system for e-commerce. And
Yeah. I think we're really blessed that we have had the opportunities to work with multiple e-commerce businesses, our clients. We have some the problems that they had. We have fixed some of them. Some of them we weren't able to fix because it was not our responsibility. So now it's time for us to build our own brands, our own businesses online, and actually share the thing that we have accumulated, the knowledge that we have gotten over the past years, and just give it away for free. Because there's a lot of, like, these bullshit talkers of not being able to do this, or just selling, hey, this is how you build a dropshipping store. But I think we're gonna show like how to build a real from zero to, let's say, this 10K per profit e-commerce business.
And this is only the start. We will go after 100K, and then we will go after the 1 million. So you will see how we can make 1 million in 1 month. You will see that, because we are talking about monthly profit. So just keep following us, and keep seeing, keep following us, because we will announce it next week, and everyone will love that. And I'm 100% sure that we will create the best educational system for people to start an e-commerce, or just upgrade your e-commerce what you have already. So thank you guys for today. It's a little bit longer than usually, but we had a interesting news, I think. And yeah, thank you guys for following us. Put some like, share this video with somebody who maybe would be interested in e-commerce, and see you next week. Jānis, thank you. It was amazing again.